What are your earliest memories of the memo?
I'm trying to think. I must have been about... Obviously I remember this as the original student cinema. But when I actually started coming here, I must have been around about 12, I expect. Yeah, I'm about 12 years of age. Because I don't think they allowed you on the tables until you were a certain age when you were playing snooker or billiards. I'm not quite sure about that. But then we come in there and we spend best part of either a morning or an afternoon there, really. It's all according to how much you had to pay for using the tables. And as I say, I used to go into the reading room, and that was brilliant. That was because they had all the newspapers there of the day, and then they'd be in great big wooden boards, and you'd have brass parters down between in the papers. And of course, you could go in there at any time and just read them, and you'd have all the papers. Not as I could read, or I could read, but something was a bit beyond me, so we just looked at the pictures and just read what was underneath the pictures. But, and I say, I can remember this original, obviously, and I, as I said, about 10 or 12, perhaps a bit young, about 12 years of age, because it wasn't long after that I started work. But yeah, and coming to the cinema as well, on a Tuesday and a Thursday, Tuesday and a Friday.
Do you go to events such as dances or concerts now?
I used to come to the Saturday night dance, not because I used to come with my friends. But that wasn't until I was 16, 17 years of age. My friends used to come, so I just used to tag along and come to the Saturday night dance. Because they had a Tuesday night dance, but that was a picture night, that was. But then we come, and as I said, the only dance I came to was the Saturday night dance with the Telearan band. So, you know, you had a proper band. And that's about as much as I can say.
Did you ever belong to a group or society based in the memo?
No, because I don't think at that particular moment or that particular time, obviously I was too young, and they never had groups as such like they got today. So that was definitely a no.
Have you ever seen anyone famous at the memo?
I think I do remember somebody. I'm not sure it was Dorothy Squires. I didn't see it, but I stood outside here on the main entrance, and I'm thinking it was Dorothy Squires. I wasn't sure about that, but I know it was somebody. And I'll stick with Dorothy Squires. I know she had blonde hair anyway.
What sort of events did you most like to attend?
Well, mainly then it was the pictures. That's all it was the cinema or the dance. There was nothing else. I don't think they put on, but they used to come to the occasional school play or whatever it was going on, but the only things that was going on here in the memo, as I can recall, is the cinema and the dance. And that's all I could do.
Did anything significant happen to you in the memo?
No, not really. Not really.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
I think once upon a time, when I say I belonged to the band, didn't I? And apparently I wasn't in the band then, but they started their existence in this place. And the band at that time was governed by the committee of the Institute. That's the reason why the band at the time was called the Colin College Institute Silver Band. But I think the band started in here, and then we obviously had to move away, but then we came back then for a short period of time before the upheaval we had with the They are going into sequestration, administration. What was a couple of years before all this lot starts, what, about 14, 15 years ago. And that's about it, really, because I think it was the band was playing in here at that particular moment in time. I wasn't there then, but that's as I say, that's the reason why the band was called what it was, the Colin and Colin Silver Band. So that's about as much as I know.